Slammiversary 2017 Live Results, Bobby Lashley vs Alberto El Patron. Preview by Joseph Courier. Impact Wrestling returns to pay-per-view tonight with a show that will further the company's rebrand into Global Force Wrestling. Both Impact and GFW Gold will be on the line in the main event. Impact World Heavyweight Champion Bobby Lashley faces GFW Global Champion Alberto El Patron in a match where it's winner-take-all. The same goes for the Impactor and GFW Women's Championships, with Knockouts Champion Rosemary facing GFW Women's Champion Sienna. The feud between Josh Matthews and Jeremy Borush will get physical as Matthews teams with Scott Steiner against JB and Joseph Park. In another tag team match, NFL free agent D'Angelo Williams will make his in-ring debut as he teams with Moose against Eli Drake and Chris Adonis. Elsewhere on the show, AC3 will face James Storm in a strap match. The X Division title will be up for grabs as Sanjay Dutt defends against Low-Ki in a 2 out of 3 falls match. LAX defend their Impact, GFW tag titles in a 4-way match, and Eddie and Alicia Edwards take on Davey Richards and Angelina Love in a Full Metal Mayhem match. Our coverage begins at 8 p.m. ET. Pre-show match. Braxton Sutter, Mahabeshwar and Ali defeated KM, Congo Kong and Laurel Van Ness. Van Ness slapped Sutter before the match and Ali tackled her to the ground. Shra tagged in and had the brief advantage but the heels took over. Ali got the hot tag and ran wild on Van Ness. KM backed Ali in the corner but Sutter nailed him with a forearm. Ali hit the Ali driver on KM and Sutter followed up with the BS Express to win the match. Slammiversary kicks off with an owl flying to the ring. Robert Flores and Don West open up the show. Impact, GFW Tag Champions LAX, W, Cotton, Homicide and Diamante, defeated Laredo Kid and Garza Jr., The Crash, Drago and El Hijo del Fantasma, AAA, Naoyamaki Marufuji and Taiji Ishimori, NOAH. Before the match, all 4 of the heads of each promotion were introduced. The match is being fought under Lucha rules. This was a fast-paced match with a ton of insane moves. Marufuji and Santana traded stiff chops in the middle of the ring. Drago and Fantasma hit an insane tornado DDT for a close near fall. Ishimori hit a suicide dive to the floor. Diamante attempted a Hurricane Rana on Garza but he caught her and tossed her onto LAX. Homicide gave Garza the Gringo Killer on the apron. Laredo Kid scored a very close near fall. LAX made a comeback and hit their power bomb combination for the win. After the match, Cotton took the mic and announced LAX is expanding. He promised a new member. In the back, Joseph Park informed Jeremy Borush that tonight's match is no disqualification. JB freaked out but Park said to rely on old friends. D'Angelo Williams and Moose defeated Eli Drake and Chris Adonis. Moose and Adonis started off the match with some brief action. Drake tagged in and demanded Williams. They did some basic back and forth moves but Williams looked really good. Williams hit a cannonball in the corner on Drake. The heels isolated Moose in their corner. Williams hit a Samoan drop and standing moonsault for a near fall. Moose slid a table in the ring but the heels took back over. Moose made a comeback and placed Adonis on the table. Williams hit a frog splash to win the match but overshot and the table didn't break. After the match, Williams and Moose dragged Drake back to the ring and power-bombed him through the table. Ethan Carter III defeated James Storm in a strap match. AC3 gained the advantage and choked Storm with the strap. AC3 pulled out a pair of handcuffs from underneath the ring. He tried to handcuff Storm to the corner but Storm countered and handcuffed AC3 instead. Storm viciously whipped AC3 32 times. The referee freed AC3 from the handcuffs. AC3 took the strap off and slipped out the ring. AC3 pulled on the strap and drove Storm face first into the corner. Storm made a comeback and hit the superkick but collapsed due to hitting the corner. AC3 hit a modified pedigree to win the match. After the match, Storm didn't move and medical staff ran out to check on him. In the back, Ender Inciarte and Dutch Mantle searched for Bruce Pritchard. They haven't seen him all day, Braves center fielder Inciarte turns first All-Star selection. Oakland. 8 months after winning his first Gold Glove, Braves center fielder Ender Inciarte added another prestigious honor Sunday when he was named a National League All-Star for the first time. He was the only Atlanta player selected to play in the July 11 All-Star game in Miami. Inciarte hit .303 with 20 extra base hits, 6 home runs, 31 RBIs, a .350 on-base percentage and 11 stolen bases in 80 games before Sunday. The Venezuelan native and leadoff man ranked third in the major leagues with 103 hits this season and led the majors with 203 hits since the 2016 All-Star break. He has played every game this season, started all but one of them and was tied for the major league lead with 370 plate appearances before Sunday. Inciarte, 26, got off to a sluggish start in his fourth season and second with the Braves, hitting just .207 with a .242 on-base percentage and .621 OPS in the first 20 games through April 27. But then he heated up and has stayed that way, batting .336 with the .385 OBP and .792 OPS in the past 60 games before Sunday. The Braves were 8-12 in those first 20 games when he struggled and before Sunday were 31-29 in the past 60 games with their leadoff man sparking the offense. Inciarte made the All-Star team in his second season as a lineup regular at center field, after the Arizona Diamondbacks used him as a fourth outfielder for 2 seasons, moving him between all 3 outfield positions. The speedy left-handed hitter was traded to the Braves along with shortstop prospect Dansby Swanson and pitching prospect Aaron Blair in a 2015 winter meetings blockbuster deal for pitcher Shelby Miller, which has proved to be one of baseball's most lopsided trades in recent memory in favor of the Braves. It's the third consecutive season the Braves have had the minimum one All-Star after having 3 All-Stars in 2014. 3 in 2013 and 4 in 2012, which was also the last year the Braves had an All-Star outfielder, Michael Bourn, who made the team along with Chipper Jones, Craig Kimbrell, and Daniel Gla. The Braves had 5 All-Stars in 2011 and 6 in 2010. Their only All-Stars the past 2 seasons were pitchers Julio Teheran in 2016 and Shelby Miller in 2015. Before Inciarte, the last Braves position player All-Star was Freddie Freeman, who made the team in 2013 and again in 2014. Freeman was a virtual lock to make the team this season before fracturing his wrist May 17 when hit by a pitch. He hit .341 with the league-leading 14 homers and 1.209 OPS in 37 games before going on the disabled list. Freeman began a minor league rehab assignment Friday and is expected to rejoin the Braves either during their series that starts Thursday at Washington or right after the All-Star break. With Freeman out of the picture, left fielder Matt Kemp was the Braves' top All-Star candidate before cooling off significantly in early June. After batting .352 with 10 homers, 30 RBIs and a whopping 1.001 OPS in 42 games through June 2, Kemp hit .211 with 2 homers, 8 RBIs and .590 OPS in his past 25 games before Sunday.